Please welcome Prashant Ruia, Director of Essar Group, for a session on family businesses to global force in conversation with Chandra R. Srikanth.
As you look at SR today, are you happy at where you are and what are the plans going forward?
First of all, thank you for having me here. Yeah, I mean, it's been, you can say we've had a fair share of ups and downs, but that's how a journey of 50 years or 55 years is, because the group was founded in 1969, and I think most groups go through a period of ups and downs in a journey. The good news is that we are at a stage now where, frankly, the environment which we are in right now is extremely positive, and the things which our group has been known for, or our strengths, is what is in demand. For many years, the commodity businesses, whether it is energy or whether it was infrastructure or whether it was metals and mining, things which we do well, we think we do it well, we were a little bit getting left behind. Those sectors were not getting invested in. Everybody felt that energy transition, which is something which we've adopted, but that will take over and leave behind a lot of these other sectors. That's completely changed, and globally there is a huge resurrection and demand for energy, whether it is power, whether it's oil, whether it's gas, and along with the new energies, along with renewable power and other things.
But which vertical are you going to bet big on? Because you're a pretty diversified conglomerate now, from energy to metals and mining to infrastructure to technology. What are you going to invest behind? Energy transition has been a big theme for you.
Yeah, absolutely. So energy transition is a huge theme for us across the group. But as we all know, in the last few years, I would say 1 year, since President Trump has actually come, there has been a little bit of a pullback on the scope and scale of energy transition. I think there's a clear requirement for green technologies, but green technologies which are economically viable is where the world is moving to, including countries like Europe, including in Europe and the US, which were really at the forefront of these investments. So we are investing obviously in energy transition, but in the energy space, there's a significant investment in the UK, where we are this 20% supplier of oil and gas, of fuel for the UK economy, with a refinery there, and we are investing in a hydrogen, I would say one of the world's largest hydrogen plants for the UK. It's 350 megawatt plant. It's a big investment, and so that's in the energy side. We are also in building biofuels in India.
And you also have a big refinery coming up in Jamnagar, right?
Yeah, exactly. So it's a biofuel. Well, it's a biofuel refinery focused on making sustainable aviation fuel, and then we've got oil and gas, which is our traditional business in the energy space. Infrastructure is pretty standard. We are in the power sector, port sector, and our group actually started as a construction business. So EPC is something which we do, and really one of our strengths, I would say. And then in technology side, very interesting. Couple of company in the US which is doing network infrastructure, black box. We're actually building data centers for the likes of Google or Microsoft or people like that, and managing their network. So it's a really booming industry, booming space in the US right now, and also we're doing green mobility for India. And finally, metals and mining, we've got a major investment in the US in Minnesota. So diversified group of companies, but all of which seem to be in the right place at the right time.
Right. On that note, thank you very much, Prashant. This was an amazing conversation. A huge round of applause for Prashant Ruia of Essar Group.